Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're talking about working on random values. How do you get random data in Excel? Okay, so first of all, let's assume that I want to pass a value. The first column I want to be my serial number. Okay, I'll do S/N. Then you click on the arrow forward. Then after that, I want that one. So the next one to be my products. Okay, product. Then I want the other one to be price. Okay, now then I want the other column to have a data called okay, let me say price, and then we have sales here. Okay, so first I want this to be my run and my sale. So for me to continue, giving me 1, 2, so I'll click the first one, hold the first I'll hold the first shift, then I'll drag down. So immediately I do that, I've highlighted the two, then I'll use the autofill option to fill. Okay, now product. For product, I would do let me say I want this to be HP, and once you're done, you click on arrow down to take it downward. Then after that, I want this to be our MacBook. Then after this, I want this to be Dell. Okay, then I want this to be Asus. Okay, so with that, let me change this to months, right? Or day. Let me change this to day. Good. Then this is sales. So now I want this to automatically fill this information continually. So I'll do the same thing. You click the first information, and you drag to the third one, and once you get there, you remove your hand from the other shift button, then you drag down. Okay, so once it's not okay, this cell right now is looking too small for some of my data. So for it to make all my data to fit in very well, you click on this part, so you have the arrow that's separating the first and this cell, the column B from the C. Once you do that, you see what will appear will be like an arrow, so you can drag. Okay, so after that, I want this to be highlighted as bold, so I click and I drag up. So I go to home tab, then I made it bold. Okay, after making it bold, I want it to be in center alignment. Okay, so that's how you align your work to the center. So after aligning to the center, so I want my date to be from Monday. So immediately I click this, I click drag down. All right, it's going to automatically fill in the days for me. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This is how to autofill your data in Excel. Okay, Excel is quite intelligent that it can actually help you have a hint of what you're trying to do and fill the remaining one for you instead of you typing. And I want my sales to be a random value. So I'll do equal to, if I want it to be a particular random value, I can do equals to rand, open and close brackets, enter. So now it's past a particular random values for me. But I don't just want it to be a particular random value, because these are sales of a particular product, which is small. So I'll come back here and do equal to rand. But this time around, I won't be using just random value. I want you to give it a particular command to give me a random within a specific range. All right. So I want to give me a random between a specific. So I'm going to go for rand between. So after clicking on rand between, you have to first of all pass your lowest value. Let's say, for example, I pass my lowest value to be this, in comma, the highest value it should give you. So it's going to search and return any value that is more than this, that is within this range, so you can see. Alright, so I'll come and I drag down to automatically fill the values for me. So this is how to generate automatic values in Excel. So let's say, for example, I want here to store the total. So I'll come here and I'll do total of orders. Then this should be equal to how to sum your values in Excel. Equals to, easy way to actually generate your sum data or sum values in Excel. You do equal to, immediately you click on equal to, see here it gets activated, sum. So since I'm trying to get the sum of words, this sum is actually used to sum the data of where you highlight from to where you stop. Or the sum if is based on condition. We have some product, we have sum based on numerous condition. So sum from here to, oh sorry, I think I made a mistake. Let me come back. Equal to sum. So I click on this. You have to click, all right? Once you click on the feature, it gets activated. So I highlight from the values where I want it to sum the data for me. Instead of me typing D2 plus D3 plus this, so just do this and get your data inserted fast. So it has summed the number of the values here and given me the result. This is how you sum data in Excel, generate your random values, and also autofill your text, okay, and make sure you meet up with the time, right? So I'm going to make here bold, and I'm going to give it a font. I'm going to give my let me give it a theme color for the, so let me do this. I think this is cool. Then for the total, let me give it the same color as well. Okay, so let me also make the total bold as well. So, and let me increase the size. This is where you increase the size of your text in Excel. So let me increase the size so that it's going to look different. All right, so this is how to work on Excel to generate your random text and also your random data. Okay, so here I think I should underline. Now let's say, for example, now this work is actually looking somehow. I want this date to also be center alignment, so I'll do that. Okay, so let me click center alignment. Then these values can be this side, which is okay by me. It's fine. So the next thing I'll also be looking at is I actually want to put all this data in um in a border that will actually make them look much more organized. Okay, so I will highlight where I want my borders to start from and stop. Then I'll go to where we'll have borders under our fonts group on home tab. Okay, like I've explained before, each of this is called a tab, and each of these tab has an additional features that helps you work very well on Excel or any of the Word documents. Okay, so still on home tab, and I actually want to insert my borders. So I'm going to highlight from where I want it to stop, where I want it to be, the borders to be applied. I'm going to highlight all. Then after highlighting all, you click on one, then you drag, okay, using your mouse. So after highlighting all, you go to borders. You'll be seeing that different additional features of borders, depending on which one you want. You can see from here we have all borders. I think this is best. Then from here, I'm gonna do this. From here, let me go for different kind of borders. Then I'll go for tick outside. Yes, I think this is better for me. So are you saying? So that's all. Thank you, and this is what I have for you today. Hope to see you next time, and stay tuned. Leave your comments and your recommendations. Then I'll any message at all, then I'll reply back. Remember to subscribe and press the notification button. Thanks. See you next time.